G'day, I'm Gary. I'm having a look at the Speed Editor on the road while you're travelling, while you're camping. No power connected at the moment, all on battery, both the MacBook and the Speed Editor unattached. So if you like what I do, please subscribe and click the like button. What I'm doing is just going through the video, the A and B roll, just to make sure that I've got all the video that I need to tell the story that I'm wanting to do from this trip. So I could sit here, you can see I'm in a shade tent, or actually this is a screen tent to stop all the flies and mosquitoes. So it's quite a nice working environment. You might see I'm sweating. It's summer here in Australia. So let's have a look at how this goes. And for those who don't want to watch anymore, the Speed Editor is a great success on the road and makes life that much easier. So I'm really only using the mouse pad, the trackpad, just for some larger movements to jump into timelines and that sort of thing, maybe hit the delete button on the keyboard. But apart from that, I'm doing all of it with the Speed Editor. Okay, come on and have a look around behind me. Please excuse the back of my head for this one, just using a one camera shoot, and what I'll be doing is doing a screen capture of the screen as well. So as you can see, I have my MacBook here and the Speed Editor just here. So I've placed a clip on the timeline and I'm just scrolling along that, just the one short clip. Now what I want to do with this is place a section of video before that. Use the source, and this is the time where I will use the trackpad and click into the larger source timeline. It just makes it a little easier rather than scrolling. You can scroll or shuttle or jog through that, but I find it easier to just use the mouse on the trackpad. In there, just there, and we'll append that to the beginning. So we'll do a smart insert, and there we go. Go down to the timeline. A nice feature is you can go full screen to see what you've got. So that's the start, and we've got that in there. So let's go back to, and we'll add another video at the end of this. Let's have a look. We'll go back to the source. We'll just use trackpad, and this is where the finer movement of the wheel is good. Place an in point there. Output there, append there. Now what I want to do is place some video on top of that. So I will go up to the source. Actually, I'll just escape that. Use the trackpad. And just for this section here, go back to jog. And record it there, put the in point and the out point. Now we'll place that on top. Now what I didn't do is I'll undo that by clicking twice. I'll move back to the timeline, move where I want to place that on top, which is just about there. Place on top. We go back to the timeline, and with this clip I want to just move that back into the end there. In fact, we'll take it back just to there. So have a look at our full. Start. Yep, that looks good. Go back to the timeline, get out of the full screen. And as you can see by that I'm using the Speed Editor for all the fine controls, and just using the trackpad just for getting somewhere in that source timeline. And yeah, I'm able to do so many different things purely with the Speed Editor, not connected to anything, using no power at all. So battery in the laptop, battery in the Speed Editor, and yeah, it's working great on the road. So it gives you that opportunity to really go through your material, do a really rough cut to make sure that you've got all the shots that you need, and yeah, easy to use. And I could be sitting in the car, here I'm on a table and chairs, I could have it on my lap and it would work just as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you like what I do, and this is just a quick update on the Speed Editor on the road. Thanks very much.